Hi everyone, we are back with another episode, and finally 3 seats on the master table have been filled up. IOPC is making good progress, and let's talk about what happened yesterday at the IOPC. There was the curse was finally broken yesterday, and it was great to watch the final table as the big chip lead actually won it. And wow, there are some hands we have recorded for you all, some recaps that we can actually jump right into. So, can we see the hands? Um, just some hands we'll talk about. But actually, before that, let me introduce today's surprise co-host. It's actually Anuj T2 Tauji. We've been talking about him a lot on the stream. We've been seeing him around, his name on leaderboards and winners lists, and wow, welcome! What a great surprise to have you here. Thank you for joining.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Yeah, and we hear you have a sore throat and everything, and you still join us. Super appreciate that. And tell us about your grind so far. IOPC, are you going for the leaderboard? What are you doing in terms of your strategy with this
Yeah, so
tournament?
I just decided that I would go for the leaderboard this time, and I don't have a set strategy. I do try to make it in the money, and besides that, I'm just trying to maximize my profit in every tournament.
So, how many hours a day are you grinding?
As soon as I wake up, like after 15 minutes after I wake up till 3 or 4 a.m. at night. So
Oh
usually
wow!
3 p.m. till 3 p.m. till 3 4 a.m. at night.
Wow!
Yeah.
Oh wow! Amazing. You must be tired, or are you all ready to go? Are you enjoying it?
No, I mean it's hard for me to not play poker. So it's quite easy for me.
I love that. And you won
Yeah.
a big tournament yesterday. Congratulations for 3.5.
Thank
That's not
you.
the first one you won, right? You won a few
Yeah.
before.
Yes. I've won 4 IOPC. Yeah.
Congratulations. Is this the first time you've ever been on stream?
Yes, on a video stream.
Oh, yay. And it was with Raise the Stakes, IOPC, and Nikita Luther. I'm very happy. We finally meet the mysterious T2 Tauji, who does not look like a Tauji at all, guys.
I'm
What's the inspiration behind the nickname?
I mean, it's the name of my real uncle, and it was kept like 2.5, 3 years ago,
Yeah.
uh, and I just wanted to keep a funny name, and yeah,
Okay.
if,
No, I love it. I love it.
yeah,
How do you train for the tournaments? I think everyone is very curious. This is the first time you've been on stream. So people want to know a
yeah.
little more about you. Like, how do you train for poker? Are you being coached formally? Are you self-taught? So just some background of your poker.
So yeah, I mean, I have been on a break since 5 months before IOPC from poker, but before that, I used to spend all my free time absorbing information from everywhere. Run It Once, Ben CB's stream, Upswing, everything. I have a study group also on Discord, and I discuss
Oh,
hands with them.
wow.
Yeah, so I'm just obsessed with poker and think about it 24/7,
And if
and
you don't mind me
ultimately,
asking, how old are you?
26.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
So not that young and not that
yeah,
old. Like in
yeah.
the Goldilocks age of being a poker player, I feel.
Right,
because
right.
because this is the right time. You have all the energy, motivation, and the fire to play poker and get better. Because I think later on, the too many responsibilities and like it becomes difficult to put in those type of that kind of grind for most people. I don't
Yeah,
know, but
yeah,
yeah, that's interesting. And your family loves the fact that you're a successful poker player, or is there friction, or are they on board with it?
yeah. Yeah, they are on board with it, and they just have to get on board with it because I love the game so much. There's no way anyone can stop me from playing it. So yeah.
Wow, love
Yeah,
those words. Nothing can come in
yeah,
between love, and that is how I felt about poker when I started out. Like, I used to tell, like, if I would meet, an interesting person that I might be interested in being in a relationship with, I would always tell him, my first love is poker, so you should just know that. And really, what a pleasant surprise. Never would have thought T2 Taoji looks like a young person like T2. I had this whole uncle image in my head. Anyway,
okay,
before we go ahead with anything else, let's get into some hands. Let's analyze some hands. Let's see what you think about some hands from yesterday's final table. Can we see them, please?
sure.
Okay.
So yeah,
Uh,
I think
it's
should be a limp
Skylight versus the. Mm-hmm.
and should call against this sizing 2.5x.
Yeah. You like the ISO?
I don't mind it. It should be bigger actually. The ISO should be bigger.
Yeah. I think ace deuce off, ace three off are kind of like I would mix between checking and ISOing.
Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, anything like ace four, ace five plus, I would definitely ISO. Just these two combos. I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
and cat eyes should, yeah, value bet.
Oh wow, he makes a one card straight. So wait, what happened on the turn?
Check, check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Jack the Ripper has a tough. Okay.
He snap called. Oh
That's
wow.
an.
Oh
I mean,
wow.
that's an interesting call for sure. Um,
Yeah, especially when the ranges are
yeah,
so wide, and
yeah,
given that bet sizing, it becomes a bit polarized with the one card straight on the board, because I think he
yeah,
bet like how much did he bet? He bet like 66%, no,
yeah.
70%,
66%, 66%. Yeah.
and so it is
So
not like a one pair bet. So it's either like two pairs, a straight, or nothing kind of bet. So I don't know. I
agreed.
don't know. What do you think of it? I'm so confused about this hand.
I mean, it's a mathematical question. I think like we would have to check how many hands he's converting into a bluff. Is he converting like 6x into a bluff or something like that? So I don't have a definite answer, but I might lean towards a fold there because after calling a half pot on the flop, uh, he at least has a pair by the river unless he has queen jack specifically. So yeah,
Wow, broken it down really well there, and also we also I
yeah,
think had the backdoor flush get in. I would at least think about it.
yeah, not a snap.
Anyway, very interesting. Meanwhile, one of our viewers, Himanshu Agarwal, is saying, Anuj, good luck for the leaderboard, grind well. So it looks like you have
Thanks so much.
a fan in the audience. That's amazing. Can we see another hand? This was fun.
Yeah. Ace it opens. Cat eyes has a tough spot, I think. Flat. Yeah, flat, I think.
He's what, third in chips?
Yeah, third in chips.
Yeah, do you flat here or do you jam here? How many big blinds does he have? 30, 28 big blinds.
28. Yeah, in on this FT, I mean on most of the FTs, I think I have a big edge. I don't want to sound arrogant, so I
Yeah.
don't want to put my tournament life on the line too
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, quads for Jack the Ripper. You gotta win. You gotta run good to win tournaments. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah.
You have to. We were discussing this in one of. Okay, he bets very tiny
Yeah.
size, 25%.
I
With,
mean, he's not going to be betting sixes and sevens here, so cat eyes is only beating bluffs.
oh my
I
god, he
need to
just folded 25%.
great fold, absolutely great
What?
fold. I might
Damn!
have field.
Okay, this is blowing my mind. It was like
Yeah,
full house versus scores, and he snapped falls to 25%.
that's a great fold.
I think it's a misclick. How can you fold? There was no 3-bet, it's a single raise pot.
Yeah,
Damn! Good job, Avan Shah. I'm so proud of you. I wouldn't be able to make that fold. He
agreed.
casually
Me
gets
neither.
half pot with his cards.
Yeah,
And some
he donk leads. After check calling the turn, he donk leads for half pot on the river. So Jack the Ripper really owned everyone with his unconventional plays on the FT, especially me. Yeah,
Yeah, sometimes like you just don't know like what range to put people on when they're playing unconventionally, right? Uh,
yeah,
Very interesting. Wait, wow, I'm still in shock. He just open folded like pocket nines in a single raise pot. What a
yeah.
great hand! Wow,
Great hand, seriously.
next level. What was he thinking? Okay, so do you should we watch one last hand?
Yeah, definitely. I'm
Yeah,
free.
cool,
Yeah.
cool. When does your grind start?
I mean, it's two tables are going on the side, so, and it's not that serious. Yeah.
Funnily enough, I've been doing this for 2 weeks, and every single person I've commentated with and spoken to highlights with, everyone is multitasking minimum 2 tables on the side. I'm the only one who's like all excited and here. But
No, I'm also really excited about the stream.
okay, no,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we haven't lost a player yet. Oh, you
I
are in the
just like to, yeah, I just like to put pressure. What?
Please tell us why
Yeah,
you
so
open
so
Piper.
basically I cover him. I like to put pressure on people on FTs. So I raise from the small blind, and I see bet this flop, which I have to do. Turn I have to check. I think check call is good with this hand. And Awadh decided to bet, which I think he should be checking with ace three.
How much you bet on the
Uh,
flop?
I bet third pot on the flop. And there's a clear call for me. I have a pair, a gut shot. I've
Yeah.
checked the turn and check and then evaluate what to do on the river. So, yeah.
What do you do on the river?
If he
Let's say
jams,
half pot.
if he bets half pot, I mean, I'm I'm not sure if he would be value betting his Jack X for half pot on the river. So it definitely becomes a tough spot. I do block his straight with 6-7. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't say that.
I always ask the perspective of half pot because that's the toughest one to figure out, right? Like if you get smaller, bigger, then it's basically it's the most confusing line to take, and half pot is like a neutral size or whatever. So that's why I ask.
Yeah, agreed.
But
Also,
okay,
timing
so
tells also matter.
so a lot of people, what they do is they make the mistake of not continuing on the flop. You always have to continue on a flop like that. A, because it's so dry, Jack 3-4. B, because you have 7 high, so you have to start betting now, or there is no hope of taking down the pot. Okay, it's not like you have any showdown value. And C, you do have a draw. Okay, and D, you have to have a high C bet frequency blind versus blind. So a lot of people would be like, हमारे पास open ended है, देखते हैं, free card लेते हैं. No, you always have to bet because you have 7 freaking high. So, so that's great to see. You played the hand perfectly. Three very interesting hands. That pocket nines fold is still blowing my mind.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, and so if you had to root for one person to win the crown, who would it be?
I mean,
Apart from yourself.
I would like one of the girls to win it.
Oh, okay.
That would be great. Yeah, yeah,
You're the first person who's saying that. Wow, I
yeah,
love that.
yeah.
But hello, I'm right here.
Yeah, so if you are playing, then I'll root for you also.
Oh.
There's Midge Maisel. I've seen Akanksha on the tables also, Spartan. So it would be good to see.
Kanchan is very good.
Yeah, Midge Maisel, yeah.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
a full-on grinder.
Yeah.
I have been kind of out of the grind recently. I've been dealing with health issues and not been in the zone and all of that, but for sure, like, can't miss the crown. We'll definitely get there. So you are actually a Khiladi of the day, Anuj Yadav, for winning tournament after tournament. Where do you stand on the leaderboard now?
I'm first right now.
Oh wow! Nice! Congratulations!
Thank
Still
you.
long way to go.
Yeah.
And you know what? I sense like a bit of a determination in your voice. Like you're very unfazed and you're like, yeah, of course, I'm supposed to be here. And I feel I'm getting that from your, mindset. And especially because you're competing with someone like Bhanu, who's considered to be the leaderboard legend. But how are you feeling about that? About competing with
I
Spectre?
mean, I believe in my potential a lot, and I believe that I can achieve a lot of things. And I suggest every viewer watching this to also have that mindset. You believe you can do it and work for it,
Yeah.
no matter who you are up against.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely. I think you have a
Yeah.
very, very surprisingly strong mindset. Like when I asked you, are your parents on board with it? You're like, they have to be. It's the love of my game, and I just love how confident and like all of that. It's so amazing to finally know who's behind that name, who's always coming out. Yeah, my team from behind. They're like this. He sounds like a man out on a mission, and I'm like, absolutely. We'll take one question from the audience and then we will sign off. And so we have a question from Amit Gupta. He's saying, "Hi Anuj, the Discord study group you're a part of. Can you tell us more about it? Is it public or private group?"
So it's private with seven people in it, and usually in a study group, it is advisable to not have too many people to keep it effective. But if there's like anything I can do to help the community learn poker, I mean, I would I would love to know how I can do that because
Oh wow.
I've never streamed before, etc. So that's the starting hurdle for me to putting myself out there, advertising. Otherwise, I can for sure talk poker, etc. and teach people.
If there
Yeah.
is one, the best way to start has been getting on the IOPC stream with me. And I don't think, like, now that you've said it, I would love, and the way you
Yeah.
broke down the hands and your clarity of thought process, everything has been very, very, like, revelatory to see in a way. And we would love to, if you would like to be back, we would love to have you possibly do a hand history session together. I think that'll be really fun. And hopefully, let's you and I are on a final table and we can break that down. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah. On the
Right?
crown final table. Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll be something. Okay, so I'm gonna let you get back to your grind, and I'm gonna definitely, we've all made a note of it that we are gonna invite you back and do a nice hand history session. Just have fun with it and look at some
Yeah.
mind blowing plays. Uh, all the best for the rest of the grind. It was so good to have you here. Thank you for joining. Bye bye.
Bye bye. It was a great experience. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, take care. All the best.
Bye.
So, guys, that was the mysterious T2 Taoji, named Anuj Yadav. Who would have thought? It's a young grinder guy. I mean, you would have thought, of course, but like just the name has been so misleading. And he's been such a mysterious figure because, we've just been seeing his name and so many groups have, been all like, who is this T2 Taoji? He keeps coming out with leaderboards and tournaments. And we have finally revealed the man behind the name. So I'm very happy that this is the first time he came on stream. And with that, I'm going to say goodbye for now. But we will see you guys again tomorrow. Same time, same place as always. And today my partner in crime is not here. So I'm just going to leave you with our words. Love, peace, and poker. Bye, guys.